Hello there, I'm Mark Hollister. I live here in Scottsville, Kentucky. Moved here about 5 years ago. Come from Northern California, and I do metal art. Little bit of everything, dabble in a little bit of just about a little bit of everything. Here in Kentucky, I've been doing a little bit more with horseshoes because there's such a plentiful supply of them. When we started, I started way back when. I was about 15, and I always liked tinkering in the shop. My dad did that kind of stuff, and I found a bunch of horseshoes back then, and I made my first horseshoe chair when I was 15. And we've still got it today, and I'm still pretty proud of it. My late wife, Valerie, she was a true artist. She did drawings and stained glass and a bunch of stuff like that. She was very talented. And she could see my passion that I like to do stuff with metal, and she said, why don't we make some flowers? Why don't we start off with making some flowers? So she had a thing for sunflowers, big sunflowers, so she drew these beautiful sunflowers, and I cut them out, and then it just started growing, and it was really, I couldn't get enough of it, and they absolutely turned out beautiful, and we were so jazzed by them. We had sunflowers coming out our ears, and loved them. And somebody said, you need to do something with these. You need to start a website. So we started oldironart.com, and it got crazy. It was more than I could ever dream. We started using this metal here. This is from the Gold Rush days. It's flume pipe. It's fairly thin, it's probably 12 gauge, and it's riveted together. And when we started making it with 18-inch pipe, and so I had to split it, open the piece of pipe up, get it flat enough to actually cut things out of it without it curling up. Okay, I get inspired by just a little bit of, I'm constantly on the look. I'm constantly looking at, some people call it junk, but I love interesting stuff. Here's one little piece I found. This is the gear shifter out of an old truck, and it was broken off, and when I picked it up, all I could see was a calla lily, and I'll build the rest of it to come around it, but that's a perfect example. There's always a little tinkering to do, but if you can get the biggest percentage of the bend done like that, then it's not too hard to just make it exactly the way you want it. But it would take me 50 hits to get that, so. You do them all a little different, everyone's a little different, and when you do that, there is no right or wrong. This bends all these horseshoes all these different ways. You can put them in here, and it mashes them, and so you'll never get two the same. Put them in there different places and stuff, and so that's, I really enjoy building stuff to do that. I hope I can continue to do my art. When you're running a farm all the time, there's always something comes up, and you're always putting little fires out here or there. But somebody told me that unless you make the time, you'll never have the time. So I'm gonna take heed to that and continue on and see what comes of it. If you subscribe to Art Stories, you'll have a chance to win this little guy, this little kitty. He goes up on your door and sits there and keeps an eye on every place. This is a simple little, dumb little thing, but a lot of people dig it. So can't be too crazy.